Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a complex card game not only to play, but to understand all the rulings and card effects takes a considerable amount of time. But with online platforms and judges, it's much easier to figure out the proper rulings. Most of the time. With its thousands of products and different playstyles, it's hard to figure out where to begin. Using 3 Dino Smasher Fury structure decks and $50 Canadian a week, I, Rune Manatike, have set out on an epic quest. I will rebuild the Dragonic Empire and revive my favorite deck from when I first got into the competitive play and aim to top a YCS championship. The catch? All my cards have to be from sealed products. No trading, no buying singles. Well, can I do it? Can I top a YCS? Let's find out. Week 12, holy crap. This marks 4 months of actually doing this project. And we are actually coming close to the end already. The fact that the Mega Tins offer up so many good cards right off the start is fantastic. Like, we don't have to search really too hard for them, and the product that's being opened today is actually something that we should have gotten within the first couple episodes, but hey, what can you do? If I told you that the ending for the deck was pretty much in sight already, I'd find it hard to believe. But in realistic terms, after this opening, we're missing 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many cards, but we are pretty close to finishing up, so let's go ahead and hop into these openings, shall we? Hey! New opening, new week. Here we are on the new Charmer mat, courtesy Team Samurai X1. Bought it there, you know. And this week is actually going to be probably the best week we're going to have for the series, as with this product we're able to add and use so many cards from it. So first and foremost, we do have 3 Eternity Code. Hopefully we can pull 3 Noctovision Dragons, so let's throw it over the camera and, you know, start with this. Triss. Okay. Deep Sea Artisan. IQ. Deep Sea Minstrel. Gachari Adinister. Splash Mage. Noctovision Dragon, there's number 1. Ancient Warrior Saga, Borrowing Arrows. And then Codebreaker Virus. Swordsman. Cool. We already got 1 card that we need. Honestly, if we don't pull any more, that's fine. Number 2. Goki the Power Load Ogre. Resonator Command. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. Deep Sea Minstrel. Witchcrafter Unveiling. Magical Hound. Pride of the Plunder Patrol. Lantern Shark, and that's Bluebeard the Plunder Shipwreck. Okay. We might have to dig more into Eternity Code, but these came out to $15. And yeah. Prefer Mapel, Buzzsaw Shark, Goki, Resonator Command, Red Rain, Salamangreat, Thunder Dragon Lord, Deep Sea Sentry, and Magical Hound. Cool. Unfortunately, only one Noctovision dragon, but that is fine. That is fine because, you know what? We actually got Rise of the True Dragons structure deck. This is by far one of my favorite structure decks. The Felgrand series is one of my favorites. And this actually has so many cards that we can use and that we need. That will help our combo be even more consistent. So, nice little beginner guide. Field Mant. That I'm probably gonna keep because, you know, oh, this came out during the Pendulum era. Look at that, Pendulum Zone. Whoa. Sexy map. Now, the Felgrand series, ooh, kind of warped, whatever, is all about being special summoned from the graveyard. So that kind of doesn't go, or that can go with our theme, but we'll have to see. But starting off here, we got Archbrave Dragon, Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand, rarity bump to our Dragon Knight of Creation, Ruins of the Dragon Lord, Return of the Dragon Lords, Paladin of Felgrand, Guardian of Felgrand, the original Felgrand Dragon, Dark Blaze Dragon, Herald of Creation, Decoy Dragon, number one card that we need from this, Red Eyes Darkness Middle Dragon, special summon it by banishing one monster, or one dragon type monster, bring back a monster from the graveyard once per turn. Sadly, it's been eroded, but we do have the Red Eyes Wyvern that we can also make use of, White Knight Dragon, Darkstorm Dragon. Funnily enough, this was one of the key cards I used to use. Armed Dragon Protector, Evil Swarm Zac. I used to be a huge Evil Swarm man. Eclipse Wyvern. This used to be my boy back in the day. Now he's banned. White Dragon Waver Buster and Black Dragon Collapser. These are two cards that we do need. And they are searchable from Chaos Space. So we can basically pitch a dark, add this, special summon this, by banishing that dark monster, link off into Striker Dragon, get Striker Dragon plus this, and just essentially be comboing off from there. Keeper of the Shrine, Kinmodo Dragon, Jane the Lightsworn Paladin, Aaron the Lightsworn Monk, Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn, Card Trooper, going on into the spells, Dragon Ravine, now our Dragon Knight Romulus is live, Wingbeat of the Giant Dragon, Trade In, our third copy, so we can use that if we need to, Foolish Burial, essentially a fourth Dragon Shrine, Hand Destruction, Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive, Charge, Terraforming, Dragon's Rebirth, Burst Breath, Needlebug Nest, Breakthrough Skill, Call of the Haunted, Voices of Dragon Souls, and then a Dragon Lord token. So now with these changes to the deck, we can actually make some big, huge changes. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get to some deck building, and I'll be right back with the profile. Alright, I am quite happy with this list. So coming out of the main deck, we got one Abzerouter Dragon, Silver Rocket, Recharger, and then from the Chaos package we have Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Valkyria, and BLS. Coming out of the extra deck, we have Lamphorhynchus, and then coming out of the side deck is going to be Droll Lockbird and Vanity's Fiend for now. Now, again, you guys probably don't know what exactly is being run, so since it's a major update to the deck, I'll give you a rundown. By the way, 40 cards still, double sleeved. So starting off, we got the triple Rocket Tracer, our general starter. Moving on with the Rocket package, we have one Silver, one Rocket Tracer, two Rocket Synchrons, and two Abzerouter Dragons. This is our best engine right now, and until later on, we're gonna keep it probably that big. And we got two Starliege Seiferts as a light dragon that can tribute itself and also go into Striker Dragon. Moving on to the general boss monster, we have two BLS. That's it for our boss monsters. Going on to our general, what is it called? Garnet / extenders. We got the one Noctovision Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, only got one because he's at 1, White and Black Dragon, Galactic Spiral Dragon, still rocking the one Gateway Dragon as I hit my camera twice, and then coming back to the deck is going to be Zephyros the Elite. If he's going to stay there, I don't know, we'll see. Doing a little bit of teching, and then of course our two hand traps, Ghost Ogre and Effect Veiler. Moving on to the spells, because you know we have no traps. We got Foolish Burial, Foolish Burial, Foolish Burial, Foolish Burial. As a general card, we can send Abzerouter Dragon and get our Rocket Tracer and start going off from there. Or we can just send Galactic Spiral to the grave. Going on, we have Chaos Space, 3 of them. This will search out our white or black dragons and let us start going off without using our normal summon. Going off that, we got World Legacy and Monster Reborn, essentially the same thing. World Legacy lets us move our LP, lets us move our Pisty. Quick Launch will let us special summon out Rocket Tracer. Or if we already have a Rocket Tracer in our hand, it will give us our second rocket to go off Boot Sector. Called by the Grave will stop hand traps and is generally a good card. Still rocking the triple 20s because Mystic Mine is a card. And then we got our 2 field spells, Dragon Ravine and Boot Sector Launch. Dragon Ravine will let us send 1 dragon monster from our deck to our graveyard by discarding 1 card. Boot Sector Launch, we all know what it does. It's been in the deck since we started going like this. And you know, gotta check out these sleeves. Glory Cup! Anyways, I didn't organize this. Whoopsies. Ba, 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 ba. Professional YouTuber here coming at you with another deck list while the deck is not completely organized. Okay. So, going into the side deck, we got the Striker Dragon, Guard Dragon Pisty, and Guard Dragon LP, all standard for Dragon Link. Dragoonity Knight Romulus has now entered the fray. Since we now have Dragon Ravine, we have a reason to run him. Quad Barrel Dragon is essentially a good removal card. Protector Whelp of the Destruction Sword is a great link to that is generic. Hulk, explanatory. Triple Burst Dragon, explanatory. Draco Master of the Tenni, a great card to go into if I fall short of my combo, but with this new list, I should not be falling short of my combo as often as I have been. Saryuja, key card to the combo. Boral Sword, our main win con. Appaloosa, our going first card, comboing that with Abyss Dweller. And hopefully Hope Harbinger Dragon. And then Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, which hopefully will be soon a Barload Savage. Moving on to the side deck here, has gone through quite a bit of changes. Collector's Rare Cyframe Gamma, and then 2 regular Gammas, and then our driver to go along with it. We've got the Lancia to stop dinos, Ash, Pank, Gamma Seal, all standard, Cyclone for extra back row removal, Double Solemn, Strike and Judgment, explanatory, Dimensional Barrier. Hey, you wanna Synchro Summon, Xyz Summon spam? Zoo? Nah. Lost Wind? Hey, Dragoon, how you doing? And then our 2 new additions is the 1 Breakthrough Skill. And then I'm going to try out Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Hopefully, this deck puts in the finest of work, as it has been, and I do want to get my win against Alucard. But I think in order to do that, we'll need to be able to go full combo. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, so battle number 1, we are going up against Shaddoll Dogmatika again, invoked. So, gonna go ahead and start off with the usual invoked plays, going into Alistair summoning Selene from the normal summon Alistair, activating Shaddoll Fusion to fuse into Construct, getting a effect from the dragon, and then being able to add the Shaddoll Fusion back to hand. They're going to send off Wendy and Beast. Wendy is going to set something, and then Beast is going to get them an extra draw. They're going to set Hedgehog from that. And then Nadir Servant's going to come out. Abcalone's going to be sent to the graveyard, which is then going to add them Schism. And they are added Fleur de Lis from that. They got a Cliche in hand. They've got everything. So they pull out Dogmatika Punishment, set the punishment, set the Schism, and we happen to top deck Twin Twister, so we're able to out that, and we're actually able to do a little bit, but then I realized that they sent Fleur de Lis to the graveyard. So hey, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Boot Sector Launch, bounce that back so I can activate Zephyros the Elite, normal summon my Quick Launch, and then just synchro for Scarlet Red Dragon, to which I don't know why I didn't activate the effect. But I'm gonna go ahead and destroy the Hedgehog, which is gonna go ahead and add Shaddoll Fusion, to which I now activate the Red Dragon Archfiend, and now they get their fusion back to hand. So now they're gonna do Invocation, go into Mechaba, activate that to bring Alistair back to hand. Then they're gonna Shaddoll Fusion to go into Winda, which is going to... Nope, they're going into another construct, sending Winda. One of those two. Send Ariel, which is going to banish pretty much my whole graveyard now. God forbid I actually need those monsters, or those cards. But, yeah. Alistair's gonna search out an Invocation after being summoned, and... what comes out here? Oh, this thing, which pops a monster. And then gains 40, or like 2500 attack. So, I got OTK'd. Of course, I'm going to be fighting Dogmatika Invoked as the first thing. But, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Not really get too great of an opening hand, but we're going to get the Absolrouter dump from Chaos Space to get the Wyber Buster in order to get our plays off the ground. I want to get into an Appaloosa, and I want to get into... and I do have the Dimensional Barrier, so if I can not use too many resources here and get myself to Appaloosa, I might be able to hold off and game next turn. At least that is my line of thinking. And here I am just thinking about my lines of play. Because for once, hey, I'm actually thinking. Because, you know, boom. I should have Chaos Space to get Wyber Buster back into the deck. I did not think about that. I make so many misplays. But hey, Galactic Spiral Dragon. Now let's see what they can do against 4 as effective negates and me calling fusions. Then link off into Selene and pass turn. So I didn't even need to go into Galactic or Appaloosa, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out Rocket Tracer here. I don't know what I do. I think I have Rocket Tracer and then just get out Scarlet Red Dragon because I don't have Borreload Savage. If I had Borreload Savage, that'd be fantastic. But I'm gonna go ahead and activate that and then just swing in for as much damage as I can get. And then main phase 2, if I can stop them from getting into... actually, I don't know why I set the Twin Twisters. I have... They're probably just gonna game me this turn. Gonna go ahead and summon Mechaba. To which I realize, okay, that's their route to Appaloosa right there. Invocation is gonna summon them the Apgalome by sending Ariel and Dragon. So I'm not gonna... I already know that at this point I'm not gonna get much use from Appaloosa. because it's just going to be negated by app clone. Link off into Verte Anaconda. Anaconda is, or that is then going to add them Dragon, which they send to destroy my Twin Twister. Alistair's going to come out at the 3rd invocation, or the 4th, or whatever number of invocation this is, and I can already see the writing on the wall here. I couldn't put that 13k on board. Granted, if I actually... Oh, I could have actually gamed last turn. Either way. GG's. There is nothing I can do to play out of this. Not even drawing Dragon Ravine. Because I got no plays that I can make. Game number 2. I don't even remember what this game was. But I do remember that... Oh, it's on 10 extra deck, huh. But after facing Dogmatic, Shaddoll, Invoked, Chaos, random thing, I should be able to deal with this. And I want to say that my opponent... Oh, right, this was when the server was having issues. So I'm counting this as an actual game because... Oh. I gotta inflate my ego somehow! But in all seriousness, I'm actually out of time for recording. And it's been a little bit of a busy week for me. I thought I would... Oh, right, Dark Magician. Anyways, yeah. So they're gonna activate Dark Magician Circle, to which they're gonna stack up Soul Servant. Or, no, Eternal Soul. The trap card that lets you special summon a Dark Magician. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But they're taking a really long time, and... I wasn't sure if it was, No, they actually... I think it's Reveal Dark Magician, or... I don't know. I don't know these... I don't remember these cards after I played against them, as much as I should. I should know every single card that I play up against. But... very curiously, Clock is gonna run down. He's gonna summon Rod. Rod is gonna search him the Soul Servant, I think. Or the Eternal Soul. That's the one that I'm thinking of, where it special summons one Dark Magician from the hand or grave. So, drawn to a pretty okay hand, pretty playable. I can Dragon Ravine here. I got options. I already know that that's the Eternal Soul that I think is like a Raigeki. I don't... probably not. So I'm trying to figure out my best line of play here. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Quick Launch, to which I get my Rocket Tracer out. And surprisingly from last game, I completely forgot that I only run 2 Absoraptor Dragons now. But gonna go ahead and link off into the Striker Dragon, which I am then gonna activate to get Boot Sector Launch to hand. Search, or pop itself to bring back Rocket Tracer to my hand. Activate Boot Sector Launch so I can summon Rocket Tracer and Rocket Synchron in defense mode to give myself a Hellkit Vibrex. And I still have my normal summon, and I still have World Legacy Guard Dragon. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon the second Rocket Synchron, link off into LP, activate World Legacy Guard Dragon, special summon the Synchron again. It doesn't really matter what I summon, or no, Tracer. And then I activate that to move LP into a zone so that it is now pointing with Hellkit Vibrex to summon out the Red Eyes Darkness Smell Dragon, which will let me further extend. And now I have a Saryuja right there, and one monster on board, which can go into LP, or not LP, Pisty. And I'm thinking if he wants to activate the Eternal Chaos Net, or Eternal Soul to special summon the Dark Magician that I know is in his hand. Because my line of thinking right now is, hey, I can destroy the Dark Magician, I can summon, or I can call by the Grave It, and get rid of it, and then I won't have to worry about his line of plays for a turn, I think. I'm hoping. But again, taking a really, really long time here. I think this is when I found out the server actually crashed and I was stuck in a game. Which unfortunately means I lost rating for it. God damn it. But soon I will be getting the rating back with Starry Nights. But I'm also going to use this time to be like, hey, how's it going? If you haven't already guessed, this series is actually probably going to be coming to a close soon, and whatever the new structure decks are going to be released is when I'll start up another series based on that. But we'll see when that happens. Hopefully by then I'll actually have some money saved up for it. And yeah, nothing really much to talk about. There's also a tournament coming up soon that I am probably going to partake in, either with the sealed only Dragon Link deck or Starry Nights. So I'll probably have a video based on that, or a couple videos based on the matches. I don't know. I'll figure it out. See if I'm able to actually like record it. Talk to the guy in charge. And I do have a new setup for streaming, but yeah. The game is over. I'm counting this as a win because, you know, I technically didn't time out, but I don't know if it timed out on his end. But I honestly could see. I can't see. I'm wondering if he does have any ways of playing back, but it's hard to say. And then for our final game here against Shen, I have no idea what he's playing here. He's gonna start off and set one card. T-set, pass. So I'm like, Okay. No idea, but quick launch. Get myself out a Silver Rocket Dragon. Activate Noctovision Dragon. As there can only be one is activated. Okay. So anti-meta? What is set though? Oh wait, I can't attack. Hoodoo. I completely forgot that quick launch makes it so I can't attack. But that is gonna let me get out my rocket recharger in defense mode. That kind of kills my Rocket Blaze, as I can only sit on the recharger for now. Red MD, not going to be too helpful. I can't even use it. However, I can set cards. Gonna go ahead and Dragon Shrine, get Galactic Spiral into the graveyard to deck thin a little bit, because this way I can make some plays in a little bit, hopefully. But I'm just gonna go ahead and set the Gateway Dragon just so I can tribute 2 for Red Eyes in the next turn. And he's just gonna pass on that. And lo and behold, Twin Twister. So, pitch that to destroy Tikaboo and his other set, which is Icy Dragon's Prison and Scoops. Okay. I'm going to show you the siding process here. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to be siding. Yeah, so that is my siding process here. I have no idea. Round 2. Fight. Set 1. Set 1. Pass. And guess what I open? Galaxy Cyclone. And I also open my combo, so I can fully go off. Send Zephyros, add White Dragon Wyverbuster, quick launch, and get out Rocket Tracer. And Scoops. So we do end off this day actually being 2-1. Granted, our loss was to one of the most competitive decks possible, and then our 2 wins were technically both surrenders or server crashings, to which I don't count, or shouldn't count, but I'm kind of out of time, and yeah. Either way, I'm just gonna take them as 2 wins, boost my morale a little bit, and well, with the Ghosts of the Past reprint, or set, being reprinting Heretic Sphere of Heavenly, or Seal of Heavenly Spheres, and the lanes. I guess I don't need Guardians or any of that, unless I want to go for Dragoon. But I still have some 20 Megaton packs on the way, so who knows if we can pull a Borreload Savage out of them. Hopefully we can. But that is for another week. Until then, I'll see you guys later.